there's certainly not that much they can do here. And whoa, as you can see, battles are taking place on the sea. This ship has been just absolutely decimated. Yes. We'll be fighting them. They did dealt with one of our ships there. We're only left with fighting them in the sea now. Whoa, this ship got rammed. No, 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 you attack them here. Wow. That's all of us. Move on them as much as possible. As you can see, these soldiers are going to move in onto their ships, and we're going to ram them, and we're going to assault them. So fights are already taking place here. Their soldiers here were not as well armed as ours. Javelins are being thrown from both sides. Whoa! As you can see, this ship of ours has sunk. Now these two will move on this ship. That's good. It looks like we have just enough of these ships to get rid of them all. We already won the battle on the land. We have successfully surrounded this ship right here, and it looks like we're just going to blast it with all those, with all that javelin fire, with all those javelins. Yes. As you can see, only one left and he's dead. At any moment now, the ship should start to sink, and it's done. We have killed all of them here. Bactria does not have any more settlements in the Far East. Only in Crimea. And even the settlement in Crimea is being sieged. Done. This army needs to recover, and we'll move on to our future wars now. As you can see, here is the last settlement that belongs to Bactria. It's time for me to build up, see what can be built. As you can see, the food fields can be established even further, and with these we can at the same time build whatever else is necessary. and at the same time tax everything. All the provinces out there. This is going to be expensive, but we're really, really rich. And when all of my armies are going to move up to the border to fight the Romans, then we will certainly be winning this. Now I'm going to check once again if all of my settlements are being taxed. With all this food, we can certainly tax everything and make all the money that's available. As you can see, just by taxing a few provinces, we consumed nearly 100 units of food. That is a lot of food. Done. Now all these armies
ready for orders
of mine need to start heading west. In this way,
ready for battle.
we'll position them where they have to be. These are already on the way. This army needs to fight. These three armies are stuck with our Hosea. In here we have a situation. Furthermore, I have to deal with whatever is left in here. As you can see,
Warriors all.
they are entrenched in here,
Battle. Yeah.
and they will retreat out of their entrenchments,
Kill them all.
and we'll just get rid of them. These are one of the last Bactrians out there. They still have two armies besides this. However, all of those armies that are out there are known to us, and we're going after them, so we're going to intercept them very quickly. Okay, we're going to rush to them
Scutari cavalry.
with everything we've got
Scutari nobles.
very quickly. So these troops would have been enough to take out a few settlements, but it looks like they've been overwhelmed by our multiple armies. We had approximately 4 in that vicinity. As you can see here, they have set up traps. These can be ignited pits, and these anti-cavalry obstacles, and this is certainly a barricade, so if somebody may keep their archers behind it, and those archers would certainly end up being protected. Now I have so much cavalry that I'm going to send it all close to their positions already, and my first order is to attack their own cavalry brigade. Finally we've reached it. They may throw reinforcements in, so this may end up into an all-out fight. And as you can see, that's the case. Looks like that's exactly what happened here. Their infantry has moved surprisingly away from our cavalry, and they moved on to our infantry, which wasn't the right thing to do. That said, only using our cavalry units, we were able to just decimate the lines. Surprisingly,
Our general is under attack.
they had an artillery unit. Now it's time to get rid of their infantry. And just kill them. You see, these cavalry can throw javelins, and that's exactly what these are doing. I want them to throw those javelins to these elephants. Without the elephants, they are surely doomed. Only 2 left. 1 left. Right here. And it's gone now. The battle has been won. There's still one general that is leading Bactria's armies close by. We're going to intercept him. And that will be all. Let's kill all the captives. We already have enough Greek slaves there. Done. So I was talking about this unit right here. We'll be able to deal with them with these. This army here, it recently admitted defeat at Crete, needs to go back.
Ready for orders.
And it seems that that will be all. Unless I could move these forces. And it looks like I can. That's good. Alright, which units need...
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
more abilities. Done.
We take the settlement for the tribe.
We'll take the settlement with ease. only one Lusitania rebel settlement is left. Surprisingly, the Romans did their job very well. They did fought the Bactrians there. We'll only have to deal with the remnants. And in here, it looks like that they are going to attack us with a fleet. I'm going to allow the general to fight this because we are in favor. Let's go a protective stance, and it was a close victory. The captive should be killed. I like that we won this. This should mean that they will never end up holding a navy. Will Syracuse take the settlement? If they don't have a powerful garrison here, it will certainly be able to take the settlement. However, if there are more troops in that settlement than I think, then they won't. As we already know, Bactrian settlements are not all very well defended, and we already saw many provincial capitals that were held by a very small number of brigades, and this small number of brigades could never win against a serious army. Our horse is moving back home. That's what I like to see. Okay, it looks like we need to retreat. We're really being caught up in here. This army has almost been completely eradicated. This would have been one of the worst defeats out there. And Syracuse has taken Crete for themselves. Okay. There are many of these lords that are not belonging to my own faction. Faction joins war. As you can see, the Romans have consolidated the Balkans, and now there are not so many enemies left for them to fight. The Syracuse is in control of the islands within the Mediterranean. Obviously not all the islands, but most of the significant islands out there. I need to conduct an operation in which this army would safely leave this area. It's probably best if we sail away through our houses and don't care about the relationship with them too much. Very smart of Syracuse to take Crete, and it's good that they've taken Crete. They were a bad omen for us anyway. Now, the Bactrian force has moved south, and so we'll just have to go after them now. In fact, it's unclear if we can easily catch them. I'm even going to send these after them, so 2 armies should be able to catch them. In here, we'll ready ourselves to face them. That's great. I'm already moving everybody to the border. Just like that. We know where they all are. And they're very numerous. These armies will need to move west. That's already enough. I'm sure we're going to win this. Against the armaments of Bactria. Let's just fight them. The winter is over. It's unclear for how long they would hold this. Okay, it looks like turns remaining before surrender 11. So this would be siege for a very long time. Now we know the composition of Roman forces. We'll have to investigate the Romans further. As we already know, they don't have many enemies to fight. The Spartans don't have many enemies to fight too. Everybody is united by fighting the Bactria. However, Bactria is soon to be obliterated. We have armies in Carthage, here, there. Soon the civil war the civil war will end, and we'll move our armies back to the front with the Romans. This army is already moving there to Tulifurdum. This army out here needs to fight.
Let them cower before us.